I'm gonna show you how to get $125,000 in funding and potentially up to $1 million without using your Social Security. We're talking about 2 credit cards and 3 credit lines, plus I got 10 others down in the description. So we're gonna break this all down. You can build business credit, get business funding, and get business credit cards without using your Social Security number. You know, I talk about this on the channel all the time about not using your personal social. We don't want you to hurt your actual personal credit. This also applies to loans and lines of credits and so much more. This will increase the money that you have access to and make the act of getting funding so much easier. We're gonna simplify it in this video so you understand it and you can do this right away and you'll know exactly where to go to get this money. I'm gonna share with you all the secrets on how to get this done so that you can start right now. I'm gonna share the step-by-step process on how to build business credit using an EIN number. If you've never heard that before, that is an employment identification number. They give them out like Tic Tacs. Like, they're so easy to get. I'm gonna tell you where to go to get that, so it's real simple. So you can set up a whole company and build a whole credit profile with it. And then once you set that up, I'm gonna show you a few credit lines, 2 credit cards, 3 credit lines that are easy to get and no Social Security required, no hard pull. You gotta make sure that you stick around to the end of the video. The best stuff is towards the end, always, so please stick around. Like the video for the YouTube algorithm. If you haven't already, please give it a quick like. My name's Andrew Cartwright. I'm here to help you get money, leverage it, and invest it. I can relate to where you are because I have been broke and homeless to deca millionaire 4 different times. Finally locked into that success. I did it by starting 32 companies. Yeah, painful. In 17 industries and bought 17 companies and had 5 exits. Right now I'm working with you guys. I'm buying companies with you. If you have a 680 credit score and you know how to run a business, down below is a form called Epic 99. Make sure you fill that out because I'd love to partner with you to buy a business. We'll put up the capital, we'll jump in business together. Also, down in the description as well is free stock. Yep, free stock. You can open up an account. It is absolutely amazing. As well as I got a lending platform down there with Capital Velocity that you can literally 10 different types of loans. Credit scores of like 350 is fine, and we don't do a hard pull on your credit, so it's not gonna show up on your personal credit or affect you there. Also, make sure that you get this business credit because it's huge. This opportunity is amazing and I want you not to miss out on this. And before I get into the huge business credit opportunity, I wanna share with you an amazing company called Crown Credit Pros, who can help anyone looking to repair their credit. They were kind enough to sponsor today's video, and I want to help all of you with the best tools and resources so that you can dig out of bad credit. Now, Crown Credit Pros offers free consultations, so they'll talk to you and go over what is holding your score back and how many points you can restore back to your credit score. They've been around for 20 years and they work within the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which is the federal law. They help remove everything negative they can, inquiries, late payment accounts, student loans, collections, charge-off, repossessions, bankruptcies, incorrect names and addresses. They'll explain it all to you. They also repair all 3 bureaus at the same time, so you get the ultimate results. Just listen to the testimony on how Crown Credit Pros can really change someone's credit trajectory.
Hey, I'm James Devlon, owner of Devlon Fitness. As a business owner, one of the things that is so important to being successful or just keeping these doors open is having good credit, right? So I got into a lot of trouble, had a hard time getting loans, buying equipment, even getting basic credit cards because my credit score was less than 600. I took the time to hire Crown Credit Pro, and I can't tell you how happy that I am to be working Crown Credit Pro. Not only did it improve my credit score is now a 770. So I can't tell you how much that changed my life and just being able to know that I have the credit that I need to even just run my business. So Crown Credit Pro, thank you guys for all that you've done, and I highly recommend you guys. Thank you.
They help fix your credit while you spend time doing what you love with your family and building your business or hanging out with your friends. You can hire them for $2,500, but if you mention my name, They'll cut $500 off that price tag, so don't miss out on that offer. It'll save you $500. To check out the service and get help today, you can go to crowncreditpros.com. The website is https://crowncreditpros.com, or you can call 833-276-9645. Make sure you tell them Andrew Cartwright sent you, so that they'll be able to help you and you'll be able to save that money. So first thing that we want to have when we're building business credit is actually having a business. It can be anything. I don't care if you're selling, doing garage sales. It really doesn't matter. In order to get funding in a business name, you'll need to have a business and you'll need to have to get it registered with the Secretary of State. So you're establishing that name so that they can lend to that name. Lenders are going to check to make sure that you actually have a business, so it's a super important step. Most states will allow you to register your business completely online, so you don't even have to get out of your pajamas. So just go to your Secretary of State website and fill out the forms that you need to register. Now the next step, you're gonna need an EIN number, what I talked about earlier. This is going to be the key to getting your funding with no Social Security number. It is super easy, ridiculously easy. Now, if you don't know already, EIN number stands for Employment Identification Number, and you can get an EIN number absolutely free just by going to the irs.gov website. This is important because you literally can use your business EIN, almost like a Social Security number, to actually get funding in your name, in your business, and it's amazing. Pretty much use it everywhere you would use your Social Security. You can fill out applications. Instead of putting your Social Security number, you're gonna put that EIN number. This will allow you to actually get funding and fund loans and get business loans in your business name. That will prevent you from affecting your personal credit and allow lenders to lend you money in your business, which is a lot safer. It's how I borrow money. I borrow money in my business name, not my personal. My personal name has no debt on it, but my business, as much as I can get. The next few things that you're going to need is a professional website, a professional email, and a professional phone number. Websites are now easier than ever to create with companies like Wix or Google Sites, which is another one. So getting your company website it just takes a couple of minutes to be able to do it. There are AI also sites that'll do it, and then you can polish it up in a few minutes. Wix is cool. As another factor, you can use your personal email and your cell phone number, but it may be easier to get funding if they see that it's actually a separate business number with separate business information that you've registered on Google Maps, which is an even better step. You can pretty easily get a phone number in places like Zoom or Ring Central. They'll give you a virtual number and it will be strictly for your business, and you can register that with Google Maps, which will give you a place so that when the lenders look you up online, because they don't come to your house, they don't look where your business is. Once you've got that EIN number, it's pretty important to note that you attach that Social Security number as the responsible party when you're asking for funding. Depending on the funding that you apply for, the lender may look at both your EIN number and your social just to establish that you've been paying your bills, but there's plenty of lenders who will just look exclusively only at your EIN number. If you want to access more funding, you'll want your personal credit to be good, as well as if it's definitely not required, then you don't have to worry about it. Now the next step is you'll want to apply for a vendor credit. This will report your business to the credit bureau agencies. When it comes to personal credit, you have Equifax, you have TransUnion, and Experian, the three bureaus that report your personal credit. They will report all of your personal credit, but these new cards are going to be in a business name. They're business credit cards. However, when it comes to business credit, there are three separate credit bureaus for businesses that are reporting agencies. One is Experian Business, Equifax Business, and the old favorite, Dun & Bradstreet, which is where I want you to go. Dun & Bradstreet is the #1 business reporting agency and the longest standing and biggest that most people use. Companies like lenders, they look at Dun & Bradstreet. Just set up your business credit profile through Dun & Bradstreet. You can build a business credit profile without spending any money at all, not a penny. And once you have your business credit file set up with Dun & Bradstreet, you can start applying for business cards and business credit trade lines. So I've got 2 business credit cards that you can apply for, as well as 3 credit lines that you can get only using an EIN. The first card is the Brex card. That's B-R-E-X, not Brexit, but Brex card. Brex is geared towards professional funding startups and requires a bank balance of $50,000 to qualify. You can earn points on every dollar that you spend, and they got insane multipliers. One is 7 times for ride shares, 3-time multiplier for every dollar you spend at restaurants, and $1 for every transaction, or 1 point. Lots of places that you can use this card, and the best part is that you can have bad credit and get approved. And it's perfect if you're just starting out. The other card that you want to get is a ramp card. With ramp card, you can earn unlimited 1.5 just cash back on all purchases. So you're paying 1.5% less on everything. It also includes perks like spending control, forecasting tools, and automatic receipt matching. So it'll match up everything. You must have $75,000 in your business account to qualify, and you must link your account to Ramp Card when you apply. Now moving on to business lines, the first one, these are credit lines. You don't have to have money to get them. This one is Biz to Credit. They will offer you $1 million in credit line, and they'll lend you based on your business revenue. They make it easy to get exact funding that you need depending on your cash flow and what your business is. Biz to Credit lends on a case-by-case basis. They've got a fast approval process, and the application is easy to fill out on their website. The next one is Lendio. I love Lendio. We've also got a link in the description for Lendio. They make it even easier than the last one. Lendio has funding in as little as 24 hours and has funding for over 300,000 companies, 100 to 300. It's crazy how many companies they have access to. They will lend you $5,000 to $2 million depending on what you qualify for. They're an amazing company. This one is a great option to grow as you grow. You can start small with a small line and work your way up to a lot of capital. This one is similar to Lendio in the sense that they'll lend $5,000 to $1 million. So they have a wide range that you can grow into. This one is Lending Tree, and they offer a wide range of loan options that are super easy to get through the process. The best part is they offer help to small companies that will lend to companies that as little as $8,000 per month in revenue, which is pretty tight as far as a business. All of these cards and credit lines are just a few of the options. There are plenty more, and I am gonna consistently get you more and more options. And the reason I put this out is most businesses fail because they don't have enough funding or access to capital when they need it, and in order to keep their business going. So if you don't even need this money, make sure you get set up with the line, even if you don't use it, so that you have it for protection if something should come up. That should help you to be able to make sure that you don't go out of business for not having capital. So please, if you like this video, please hit the like button. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm gonna have a lot more funding options to make it even easier to find exactly what you're looking for. Take care. My name's Andrew Cartwright. Love you.